what they are doing to this country, adding $4 trillion in debt, pitting one American against another, closing rural hospitals like there's no tomorrow, turning our backs on young people, turning our backs on education, turning our backs on our allies, turning our backs on our friends. Meanwhile, grifting every dollar that's not nailed down in the country. Pretty good. All right, yeah. Welcome back, and there was a nice win in Iowa first, so we should feel good about it. But we got a lot of work to do here, I'll be honest with you. And I think that what we have to do on this YouTube channel is, I think we need to be like a pirate ship, okay? By that, I mean this. We're going to sail our own course. We're going to do our own thing. When I watch establishment entities, Democratic-leaning interest groups, or the DNC, or anything else, I just don't think it can get done, okay? To find people, I like them all. God bless you. But we're not boarding your ship. All right, we're pirates. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to hoist the Jolly Roger. That's our flag. All right. And we're going to be sailing. We're going to board them. We're going to loot them. We're going to burn their ships, and we're going to go to the next one. And we're going to let the cumbersome bureaucracy and the wine and cheese parties and all of the shit, useless crap you see in Washington, and the protest in front of Brett Kavanaugh's house, this giant goddamn waste of time. We're going to set course here. And of course, we're now heading into Sandy Hook in New Jersey, and we're heading into Hampton Roads, Chesapeake Bay in Virginia. We're going to be landing. We're not very interested in taking prisoners. We're interested in winning. We're interested in looting. We're interested in burning. We're interested in moving on. And where we see the pathetic nature of the so-called modern Republican Party and the fat slob with splotches all over his hand, his ankles as big as his neck, and the apologists. Could you imagine what the fuck would have happened if Joe Biden would have had marks all over his body, would have had swollen ankles, couldn't walk in a straight line or complete a sentence? Oh my God, they would have gone crazy. All right. Well, we are going to point out just how frail and stupid and weak and sorry Donald Trump and the modern Republican Party is. And we're not going to be stopped, because we now have a flag in our vessel of choice. I don't think copyright laws allow us to play it, but you can play it at home. We're going to board the sloop John B. Okay, we're going to be a ragtag bunch of half-drunk sailors heading out Nassau town, and we're going on our mission. And we don't have any kind of communications with the mainland. We know what we're going to do. We know how we're going to do it, and we're going to continue to exploit weakness and stupidity that's so prevalent in today's world of Donald Trump and the sycophants that follow him around. Now, on our first voyage, we're setting course for 30 degrees, 19.6 north, 89.195 west. To tell you where it is, we will enter a body of water called Bay St. Louis, which where I'm at right now, it's in the state of Mississippi. And our boarding party is going to be ready. And target number one of the Jolly Roger in the sloop John B. is going to be a United States Senator by the name of Cindy Hyde Smith. Well, who? Cindy Hyde Smith? I never heard of her. Yeah, you haven't, but you're going to hear about her. She has the unique distinction of being at least as dumb as Tommy Tuberville. I think dumber. So we're going to post this picture of United States Senator Cindy Hyde Smith, R. Mississippi, at the home of Jefferson Davis in Biloxi, Mississippi, which is about, I don't know, maybe 20 miles east of our boarding party at Bay St. Louis. And we're going to expose this picture everywhere. And I want you to pay careful attention to that mouth, which I think we could sail the sloop John B. into it and she wouldn't even know. But we're going to be looking, we're going to be mocking, we're going to make fun of these people because what they are doing to this country, adding $4 trillion in debt, pitting one American against another, closing rural hospitals like there's no tomorrow, turning our backs on young people, turning our backs on education, turning our backs on our allies, turning our backs on our friends. Meanwhile, grifting every dollar that's not nailed down in the country, and the ineffectiveness of large parts of the opposition is, we can't deal with it anymore. We're just at the point where we got to let them have their aircraft carriers and cruise ships and ultra large crude carriers or whatever they got. We're going to be boarding the sloop John B. We're going to hoist up the Jolly Roger. We're going to be like Bluto at the end of Animal House. We're going to put the knife in our mouths, a scarf around our neck, and we're going to sail. We're starting our first journey, but we're going to be making some port of calls here all over the country. We're going to be making port of calls along the great rivers of the United States. It was a great victory we had on the banks of the Missouri River in northwest Iowa. Hats off to all of the Iowa Democrats, the district that Trump carried by 11. We were able to carry it by 10, 21-point turnaround. I want us to be greedy, more. In Virginia and New Jersey are our focus because that's the next time that we have the opportunity to tell this fat slob sack of shit exactly what we think of him and his incompetent buffoons. And our little pirate ship is going to be at sea a lot, and we're going to be ready to go. We're going to pick our targets. We're going to do this on our own. And each one of you who is part of this pirate ship that we have here, know that we're all might be ragtag. We not be the best dressed people in the world. We may not be the best showered, manicured people in the world, but we're sailing here to save the country. And we're not going to stop sailing until we secure this country in the 2028 election. So I thank all of you. Take a moment, listen to the sloop John B. I'm particularly fond of the Beach Boys version, but take any one you want. And that's our vessel of choice, and we're sailing onward. Thank you very much.